Long ago, a wise poet named Finnegas lived beside the river Boyne. He spent his time reading and writing poetry. A very famous salmon lived in the river. It had golden scales and was known as the Salmon of Knowledge. Legends had it that whoever was first to catch and taste the flesh of the fish would be given the gift of wisdom. Finnegas tried many times to catch the fish, but was never successful. One day, as Finnegas was fishing, a boy approached him. His name was Fionn. His father was Conall, the leader of the Fianna. Fionn wanted to be leader of the Fianna one day and came to learn skills from Finnegas.
Finnegas allowed Fionn to stay with him to learn poetry and stories. Amongst other things, in return, Fionn cleaned and cooked for Finnegas.
One day, while fishing, Finnegas caught a glimpse of the famous salmon. He grabbed a strong net to try and catch it. However, he had to be careful, as he knew that anyone who looked directly into the eyes of the fish would fall into a deep sleep. Finnegas tried to catch the fish for hours, but was not able to lure it into his net. Suddenly, the fish jumped high out of the water, but looked directly at Finnegas.
Fionn saw what happened and was able to wake Finnegas before he fell into a deep sleep. Finnegas covered his eyes with cloth and tried again. As night was falling, Finnegas felt something in his net. He had caught the magic fish. He was very happy. The next day, Fionn prepared a fire to cook the fish. They placed it on a spit over the fire. Finnegas went to collect some berries to have with his meal. He asked Fionn to look after the fire.
As the fish cooked, Fionn noticed a big blister forming on its back. Fionn pressed the blister and it burst, but he burnt his thumb without thinking. He put his thumb in his mouth to cool it down. Without realizing, Fionn had tasted the Salmon of Knowledge and was the first person to do so.
When Finnegas returned, he saw that what happened. He was very disappointed, but decided to tell Fionn what he had done.
Fionn was now the wise man in Ireland. He said goodbye to Finnegas and headed on his journey to become the leader of the Fianna.